Hi, my name is Camille, and this video is for my intro to government and politics class. And the country I have chosen to talk about is Trinidad and Tobago, which is where my family's from, where I visited multiple times. So I just thought that it would be interesting to find out more about the country than what meets the eye. So the country is located in South America. It consists of two islands, Trinidad and Tobago, that is brought together as one. This country is close to Venezuela, which is southwest to it, and Guyana, which is southeast to it. So what's the political institutions of this country like? What kind of government this country has, and what's the different branches of government? So this country is a unitary state with a parliamentary democracy, and it's made after the United Kingdom's government. A parliamentary democracy is a form of government where the party with the best representation in the legislature creates the government. Its leader is a prime minister or a chancellor. It's very different from the U.S. because we have presidents, like the people we elect the president. So we have a say in who we want to be our president. But in this country, there's 36 members in the House of Representatives who are elected for terms of 5 years at the least, and the president is elected by an electoral college. So the facts about the state's economy, like what's the GPD per capita and stuff like that, the type of goods imported, exported, stock investment, stuff like that. So in 2020, the GDP per capita for this country was $15,384 US. This country has its own currency, which is called TTD, Trinidad and Tobago dollars. 7 TTD is $1 in the US. So things do cost more over there because, like, since $7 there is $1 here, like a box of cereal will be like $20 over there. Actually, it might be 30. So the top imports of Trinidad and Tobago is refined petroleum, which is worth $1.03 billion, excavation machinery, which is $375 million, shipping containers, which is $316 million, iron ore, which is $278 million, and lastly, cars, which is worth $269 million. This country mainly exports natural gas and oil, which comes about to 80% of their exports. So according to the UNCTAD's 2020 World Investment Report, inflows to Trinidad and Tobago, it rose to a 5-year high of, in US dollars, $230 million in 2019, up from the negative 702 million in 2018. The total of FDI stocks remained high at a US dollar 8.8 billion in 2019. So the challenges of this country: economic crisis, famine, war, terrorism. Sometimes Trinidad has a period where it doesn't rain at all, where like it will be no rain. Plants will be dying, stuff like that, because no rain. So the U.S. travel advisory, it said that travelers should be more cautious when they go there because of crime, terrorism, and kidnapping. So this travel advisory, it tells travelers don't go to Laventille, which is where my mother's from. Don't go to Betham, don't go to Silas, don't go to Cocorite, and don't go to Queens Park, Savannah, and Port of Spain, only because of crime. So if it's that serious that the U.S. travel advisory has to tell you, don't go there. Especially in Laventille, because from the stories I heard from my mother, like, if they don't know you and you walk over there, they're gonna like be like, who is this? So the U.S. Department of State, it assessed Port of Spain as being a medium threat location for terrorism. So yeah, it's directed at or affecting U.S. government interests. the threat from ISIS sympathizers in Trinidad and Tobago, and the possible return of persons who traveled or attempted to travel to Syria and Iraq to fight with the ISIS is a primary terrorism threat in the country. So that is the only terrorism threat in the country. So on average, there's about 280 earthquakes every year in Trinidad and Tobago, with an average of 50 seismic events above 3.5 on the Richter scale. So imagine having 280 earthquakes a year. That's just crazy. And the country is slowly emerging from the recession that it had in 2015, and that was caused by a drop in gas production and lower energy prices. Economic growth and productivity, it still remains low, but despite that, the rising global commodity prices and various energy projects that despite rising global commodity prices and various energy projects that increase natural gas production. And I know I missed one thing. Trinidad is not a communist. It's not, they don't do communism. They're not liberalists. They're just a democracy, like I said, a parliamentary democracy. And let's see how much people live there. The population as of last year, I don't even know how to say this number. It's 1,366,725. I don't know if I said that right, but that's the population for Trinidad and Tobago as of last year. Hopefully, I will be visiting maybe around Thanksgiving, so maybe I could give a review on that. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your summer, and I hope you enjoyed my video about Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks.